Hello, hello, hello. I don't know where I'm going to put this. Could put it in prog review, couldn't I? Couldn't I? Yeah, what the hell? Nobody cares. No one's paying attention. For today, we're talking about Lanterna's hidden drives. I can't remember how many. I can't remember any albums he's had. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Seventh album? Yeah, sounds about right. This is from a chap called Henry Frame. Um, Operates out of was it Champaign, Illinois, and he was in a band called Moon Seven Times, but predominantly plays the guitar. That's it. I've been following for years. Again, it's instrumental guitar music. I can't remember when I got turned onto it. I think it was turn of the millennia with it'll be Elm Street. That record. I think there was an MP3 of a not the whole album of one track, and might have been Smoke Rings, whatever. And so that's how I got into Lanterna. I followed them or him since then, really. And this is the latest one. This is the latest. This is the latest one. Now, again, there was a problem with this. What's the problem? He operates on Badman Records, and I wanted to get it. Wanted to order it, but they're not. They weren't selling to the UK because of the change in VAT rules. It's funny because you can buy things from Amazon and other record stores from the US, and they send it to you with no issue. But for whatever reason, I'm not sure if it was a political thing, they weren't doing any mail order. So I had to get this from Amazon US, and it cost me a bit more. So I ended up using a voucher. So it didn't cost me anything. So to that. So instantly gets, I don't know, 3 stars knocked off for Badman Records shooting themselves in the foot for not actually serving their customers. I did get an email from a private message from Henry Frayne on Facebook, and it started with, "I've known whoever runs Badman Records longer than I've known you. Well, you don't know me because I just follow you on Facebook." And I didn't bother reading the rest of the message because I didn't think it was going to end well. So I just deleted it, unfollowed Henry Frayne, unfollowed Lanterna, and that was that. Because I thought, well, I don't really want to hear the excuses, because if you're a business, you're meant to serve the public. And if you don't want to serve the public, you're doing very bad business. So that was that. That instantly biases the record. But I bought it anyway. Like I said, I got it from Amazon because it's not available. I don't think it's available in the UK. He says, let me just put up Amazon UK. Hold on. This is why you come here. You come here for the insightful and illuminating reviews, don't you? No, you don't. You come to point and laugh. No, it's only available as an MP3 download, which, I'm not really interested in that. But I wanted the vinyl, but I ended up with the CD. And there are, let me just pull up, there are 15 tracks on this. Unfortunately, 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are remixes. So you might as well just ignore them, because they're really not that interesting. They're not. They're not interesting at all. Starts with a track called Ike's, and it's very ambient-y guitar washes, and it's very pleasant, very pleasant. One of the issues with a lot of the songs on here is they do hang around a bit too long. There's a great deal lacking of editing. They just seem to just drag on longer than I wanted to listen to them. And also, again, it's really very strange, because a lot of the songs on here, again, it's guitar, bass, drums, and the odd synthesizer swiggle. So you've got Mike Bosco on tape effects and sonic manipulations. Henry Frayne on guitar, synthesizer, and Eric Cabot on drums and percussion. Eric Cabot, I think, is long-term collaborator with Frayne. Again, I think the synthesizer adds to the overall texture of this stuff. But yeah, it's very much Americana, guitar, bass, drums, music. It's very very plain, very easy listening, very milk toast. Um, and that's what it's again. It's more of the same from Frayne. It's what he's done before, but I did found it a bit samey. And the problem I had with this one was that I thought stuff was missing, and some of it I thought was something I might have recorded. I've got a story about that, and yeah, a couple of the tracks I'm thinking, God, there's a lead line that goes in here. It felt like the track was incomplete, like there needed something weaving in the middle of it, a lead guitar, and that became a little bit like kind of frustrating because it's like a scratch you can't itch. I was like, oh yeah, that was that. But yeah, I mean, it's very pleasant, very easy listening music if you like, um, you know, guitar music that presents vistas. And again, this is very much like this. It's very leafy and green in its outlook, and that works. And again, it's nice walking music. I enjoy listening to it when I was walking. But there's no real, it's not. There's no real wide, wide departure. He's not going off in it's nothing. It doesn't go. There's no balls to this. There's no bite. It's all, like I say, pretty easy listening. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it would be nice if there was something different happening now and again. But what I did is this afternoon, before I did this review, is I put it on so the missus could hear it. And one of the tracks, she's talking to Verity and that, and it was on in the background. And she went, that's one of yours, isn't it? Something you've recorded. I went, no, that's Lanterna's new one. She went, he must be listening to your records. He must, because that didn't half sound like something you'd do. And I said, yeah, there are a couple of tracks on here that musically sounds very much, very, very much in my ballpark. Not exactly the same, but again, in terms of the bass and where everything kind of falls, I was thinking, God, that's really the chord sequences sound very, very familiar to me. So it was a very strange record. I've never really had that before on a record where the musical DNA, you feel it's been stolen from you. You think, wait a minute, this is too close to home, too close to home. So yeah, this is the best album I've never recorded. So that was a curious experience. So yeah, if you like, I don't know if any of you have taken my advice and listened to Lanterna in the past. More of the same, very pleasant, not going to scare the horses. Like I say, pretty plain stuff. The remixes, I'm not a big fan of remixes per se, unless they do something radical and different and take the music elsewhere. Deconstruct the music. I didn't think much of them. I just thought they sound like the originals. Why am I listening to this? And they could have been left off. Again, it's that thing of filling up the CD. Other than that, yeah, it's very competent, sounds very pleasant. Yeah, that's it. But we'll do a bit of show and tell because it cost me enough. Well, it cost my free voucher enough, so we might as well get as much out of it. But yeah, don't buy anything from Bad Man Records or Bad Man Recordings because they don't ship to the UK, and I think that's a bit wrong. It's a bit sad, isn't it? Really. Isn't it a bit sad because he can't work out there to do the VAT? Jesus Christ. When I had my business, I had to work out to do VAT. Didn't do me any harm. But hey, some people are thick and they shouldn't be running a business. What a vicious old bitch I've become. Anyway, I'm glad we got this far. So I give this a very pleasant 2 hidden drives out of 5. That's 2 hidden drives out of 5. Points knocked off for Bad Man Records for not actually wanting to sell me a copy of the album because there's some sort of I don't know what you call it, bar on selling to the UK. It's not South Africa, we've got an embargo on, but obviously they have. So yeah, that's that. So I'll put it on eBay now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm sure you all really enjoyed this. See you again soon. Don't forget. PROG on.